Someone said without a goal, you are a goat. Apologies if that sounds harsh. But I want to talk, no be me talker. Imagine how they play ball. Whether na Arsenal they play Chelsea, I've been at Chelsea they play Jumia, I've been at Conga, now they play Talking Drum. Whoever they play, then they play ball go post no con day. The thought of that is even making me laugh. Then they play ball post no day. Do we have a game? We don't have a game because even if they play ball to that direction, nothing to count whether it's scored because nothing did here. Where you don't have a goal that is being set, my people, some of you have experienced it. That's why you're here in this channel to see how to actually deal with it. Excuse me. Now, number one. Okay, sorry. My name is A.A. James, and I'm your music director and art director. You're welcome to my channel. If you're coming for the first time, you're welcome. And if you're returning, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. Kindly remember to smash the like button. Abi. No verse. I never did used to all these things. Make I just stop there. I want to come. I beg. Thank you. Click like button, subscribe button. Wait me that other one, notification button. May they notify you. You understand? And tell other people about what you're hearing here. I know this. I'm not really skilled in this. They look camera, they talk like this. Today we are going to be talking about how to have a solid rehearsal plan. You know, say get some food. If not swallow. If somebody do some swallow, we can't look like Akamu. You're not going to enjoy it. But if they do swallow, they can't carry the thing, roll them, stone them to the wall, the thing bounce back. Some people like them like that. Swallow should be strong and solid. So now, a rehearsal should be solid. Like you arrive, abi you come, you reach there. Now waiting then toxic will happen. Now that one might happen. That is a perfect rehearsal. Rehearsal no be waiting, no get mistake inside. No, rehearsal is that we are supposed to start by 2 a.m. and we are going to end by 1:59 a.m. Now so it be. That is a successful rehearsal. Now there are few things that I'm going to highlight to us that will enable us have a solid rehearsal plan. And when you follow these things, you will realize that your rehearsal structure will begin to change. Now, this structure of rehearsal plan is for any number of persons, whether you are where 2 or 3 are gathered, whether you are the 2 and 3 that are gathered, whether you are the multitude that are called, whether you are the few that are chosen, whether now you and your homies now in the day, wherever you guys are, whether you are rehearsing inside your studio, whether you are actually in the club, whether on a day house, whether now with guitar, anywhere, any setting, this will work. Trust me, it's going to work. It's going to work out. Number one, you must have a goal. Write this down. The reason why some people are not even learning is because they are coming to a channel and they are not even prepared to write anything. Some people now they just listen. But you can't even achieve anything when you don't even have an item of the things you are supposed to do. So now, as you're looking at me now, if you not get Bible, if you not get book, pause the video, stand up, go and carry a Bible, go and carry a paper. Because when you write, when you take note, that's when people will take note of you. Yes. So I assume, say you don't carry Bible and you don't carry paper. Number one is you must have a goal. What is the goal of your rehearsal? Whether it's a rehearsal or a practice, what is the goal? What are you trying to achieve? Rehearsal are in stages, so yes, rehearsal are in stages. And maybe before the end of this series, I'll be telling us the different stages of rehearsals. But the first thing is you must have a goal. Today like this, everybody's coming. Is it now only instrumentalists now they come today? I mean only the people they play percussion now they come today. Now only the dancers now they come today. What are they coming to do? For example, if now only the dancers now they come, what are they coming to do? Has everybody mastered his or her step wherever they're coming from? You understand? Are we trying to get the step to the intro? What are you coming to do? This particular rehearsal. Write it down. Have a goal. That's number one. Number two, make the goal into a template. You know what a template is? Example. Template is like, I don't know how to break down the word for you. Template be like waiting you feel follow. Like I don't draft the example for your own and just to put in the name of your band. For example, if I say rehearsal schedules for A.A. James and Clef 9. So now if you just come out my name, come put your name, rehearsal schedule for this. If I say number 1, opening prayer. If your own now libation and they pour wine to the ground, you understand? You're recognizing the presence of your ancestors. You put on there, number 1, libation. If number 2, my own, I put let's say reading history of music. You feel put your own reading the history of Afro or reading the history of Juju. So that's what I mean by a template. Already structured and itemized plan. You understand that you can follow. So that's number 2. Whatever goal you have, put it down into template. Break it down. Itemize them. Now, how do you make it into template? Let me tell you. Number 1, break the goals down. Number 2, itemize the goals. Number 3, allocate time to them. Number 4, assign persons to each item. Number 1, break the goals down. Number 2, itemize them. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Excuse me. Number 3 is allocate time to them. For example, let's say opening prayer or libation or incantations, whatever you do, you understand, when you start, whatever gets you started, maybe now 5 minutes. You understand? So maybe number 2, you revisit old songs that you guys touched. You put them as number 2. So that's what I meant. Itemize them. Now number 3, allocate time to them. That one 5 minutes, this one 10 minutes, that one 15 minutes. The ones that are very complex, you can say, okay, 20 minutes, depending. Itemize them and put time, allocate time. That time, now go come make you know, say, okay, our rehearsal, now 2 hours, we go feed the drum to achieve something. Then you will now say your rehearsal is 4 to 6, 5 to 7, 9 to 11, 1 to 3, whatever. It depends on how you have allocated time to them. But you cannot have a successful rehearsal when you have not even allocated time to those things. How will you know that maybe DJ is taking too much time in trying to tell us how the intro is going to be if you don't allocate time to them? This is how people will be anxious to come to rehearsal, because they know that everything is itemized and there is time allocated to it, so they can also plan their own day outside your rehearsal. Don't have rehearsal when you don't have time allocated to them. You understand? Value people's time. Allocate time to it, so that when this person don't they finish, you go write letter to her, say you have 5 minutes more. The person will round up. So next time the person going to say, man, I need to do well in delivering my part quickly. Then assign persons to them. That's number 2. Make it into a template. Now number 3, I'm going to be giving you a template example. I'll be giving you a template example for free. You don't have to pay for it. For free, I'll be giving you an example of a template. Now, number 4. The people that are anchoring the rehearsal, are they ready? Your music director, your music instructors, your dance instructors, your drama coordinators, your stage managers, the people anchoring. You have already itemized it, you have allocated time, and you have assigned people different roles. The persons you are assigning roles to, are they ready? Been a dear person go stand, begin to think, waiting you won't teach you now. No, you can't. You can't run a successful rehearsal like that. A rehearsal should be run like a business. A rehearsal is like a presentation. It's like a business presentation. Nepa don't carry light. When we move, a rehearsal is like a business presentation. You must be prepared for it. Your band members, your team members, the singers, the singists, they are all coming. And I'm standing before them. Now there you come to put earpiece to hear, to know, to see, waiting. No. So, your anchors must be ready. The first one is to have a goal. The second one is to put the goal into template. And I said, I'm going to provide a free template for you. Now, are your people ready to deliver? Next number is timing. Timing. If you start early, you will finish early. It will motivate people to come. Now, there is a point that people always say, leaders say that a lot, that people know they come early, that's why then they start late. It's a cycle. Like, it's round. When the circle has closed, you don't get opening, you don't get closing again. It's a circle. It's going round and round. It's like roundabout. Once you enter roundabout, you just keep going. You don't know where you start and where you will end, except you just consciously end it. Now, to deal with timing, you the leader, or you the leaders, whether you are the head of your band, you are the head of your team, you are the head of whatever, as long as music is concerned, let me tell you something. Some people, music is actually an extracurricular activity that brings people joy and peace. So some people take it as business. Do you understand? Now, note that people have gone to work from morning if they do not take music as a full-time career. Note that they have gone to work in the morning. Your rehearsal most times will be in the evening if you are not a full-time musician that rehearses in the studio in the daytime. It will be in the evening. Remember that in the evening, people are tired. If na housewife, he don't talk to children tired. She don't cook. If na nanny, she don't work tired. Maybe even the boss don't insult her. If na worker, they have received insult from customers. So all manner of things. Just imagine a typical day that you go through as a person, the stress of the day. Now with this kind of regime that we are in right now, imagine now, and they do this video na NEPA carry light. Imagine that you have a report to submit. You don't they nearly press enter to send the mail, and at desktop you they use NEPA can't carry light. You now lose a contract because NEPA carry light and you don't have a UPS. Imagine all those stress. They now gathered all of them for you, rehearsal. The number one thing on their mind, yes, they like music, that's why they came. The number one thing on their mind is, please let us do and go home on time. That's the number one thing on their mind. They don't care whether you are a full-time musician. They don't care how long it took you, whether it took you days, nights, weeks to learn whatever you're learning. No. The first and the primary thing on the mind of people who are coming for a rehearsal, not practice, rehearsal, is that I beg, make we do, go house. And that does not in any way mean that they do not like you, or they do not like the song, or they do not like the rehearsal. No. If you tell them, say, stand up and go out, they will not stand up. You will realize that some of them will even stay later because they enjoy what you're doing. But if you do not put that in place to start early and close on time, you are elongating, you are prolonging the circle of lateness. So the way out is to call your anchors, those that anchor your rehearsal, whether they are full-time musicians or they are part-time musicians. Call them and have a meeting with them. Discuss these things I've spoken to you with them. Let them know their role, their functions. Let them go back home and practice their role, so that when they come, they will deliver with speed. So that when the people come, they are meeting with anchors who have mastered their parts. Even if they delay, it go be said not on the part of the person where they teach. It's on the part of them trying to receive or accept what they're being taught. This is the only way you could maximize your time in rehearsal and have people still happy with you, even if they are not full-time musicians. Because right now in this part of the world, there are only a few persons that are full-time musicians. So how do you go about excellent rehearsal? This is it. Timing is key. Timing is number one. Timing is key. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for paying attention till this time. If this has really taught you anything, kindly put it down in the comment. If you're going through any challenge in your rehearsal, you can also put it down in the comment, and I will attend to them. Thank you very much. My name is A.A. James, your music and arts director. In the next video, I will be telling you the template. I'll be giving you the template of a rehearsal. That's what I feel. It's not it shouldn't be a holy grail. It's not a Bible. You understand? But it's just a template of how I feel personally. How I feel my rehearsal has been very smooth over the years. How I feel this is the reason why people love to come to A.A. James rehearsal. How I feel your rehearsal will be better. You can edit wherever you want to edit it. You understand? So, but that's going to be my next assignment, my next video. I'll have the template out and I'll explain the template to you. Thank you very much and have a wonderful time. Bye-bye for now.